and for an update on how law enforcement officials in Arizona are coping with the developing situation. We now go live to the Arizona-Mexico border, where Cochise County Sheriff Larry Deaver is standing by. And we're also joined tonight by former Chief U.S. Border Patrol Agent Ron Colburn. Guys, welcome to the program. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Sean. Glad to be here.
Thank you, Sean.
All right, Mr. Deaver, I understand you got some storms behind you, so we don't want to lose you. Why don't we start with you? What is the reaction of law enforcement there?
Well, quickly, what I don't get in tonight, if your viewers can go to bordersheriffs.com, bordersheriffs.com, we'll get the rest in. The judge's ruling was a real disappointment. I have to tell you, though, we're here, Sean, on the border where you went into Mexico and re-entered illegally into this country 5 years ago. So it's a kind of a special spot for me and for you. We're continuing business as usual. I think we lost them.
No, you didn't lose. We hear you, Sheriff. Go ahead.
I think we lost. I have no sound.
All right, you have no sound. So we'll go to you, Ron.
Back, but
go ahead.
We're back. We'll continue with business as usual here on the border. Every time my deputies encounter illegal aliens, we take them to Border Patrol for processing. The sad part is the parts that the judge stripped out of the bill still allow for sanctuary policies in Phoenix area and other cities here in the state that continue to put additional pressure on us here on the border.
Sheriff, by the way, we appreciate you're sitting there in the storm. It looks like you're getting rained on pretty hard there. We really do appreciate that. Just for location purposes, right behind you is one of the walls that were built. Is that correct?
Yeah, the fence behind us, it was barbed wire when you were here. This mesh behind with a good pair of lug soles on your shoes and some nimble fingers, you just scale right over it. This is still a very, very active drug smuggling corridor right here just south of Bisbee.
You know, Ron, as I'm reminded, I've been to the border, 4, 5, 6 times now. I've been out on horseback with Border Patrol agents. I've been on all-terrain vehicles. I've been in helicopters. I've been in boats. I've been in the warehouses where the drugs that they have confiscated, literally, you know, ground to ceiling, massive warehouses full of drugs. I've been in San Diego where people have tunneled. I've watched this up close and personal. I see that it's really not that difficult for people that want to get into this country to get into this country illegally. Isn't the biggest problem here, if we don't have law enforcement on the federal level or local law enforcement, isn't the biggest threat to our national security?
Yes, Sean, it is. And certainly I